Previously on Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Oof. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're here with Kuma, and we're back with Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition on the PlayStation 5, 4K, 60 FPS. I hope you had a chance to check out the Let's Play which was posted on YouTube. I edited it, exported it, and I found out that the YouTube standard setting for 4K isn't actually 4K. It was 2.5K, which they stretched and they labeled as 4K. And I was like, no, that's not 4K. So I re-exported it in real, true 4K and re-uploaded it. And you can actually tell the difference, but YouTube will actually accept 2.5K and label it as 4K. What the fuck? YouTube disappoints me in more ways than one. Alright, let's get started. I like this song, wait. Man, my god, that man, Casey Edwards, he had Devil Trigger, and then he had fucking another follow-up hit. The man's career is set. If he's not doing the soundtrack for Devil May Cry 6, Capcom deserves to be shot and stabbed multiple times because the guy aced it. The guy aced it. He aced it. Everyone thought that Devil Trigger was going to be his one-hit wonder sort of thing. But no, he followed up with another great track, completely original, and it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. So let's get into it. Obtain 1 gold orb as a login bonus. What? I get a bonus orb for going online? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's running smoothly, no issues, it's recording. I love it. I hope they don't do him dirty like Bethesda did Mick Gordon. It's one of those things, you would think when they find someone that's perfect for the job, they'd keep them, because it makes sense. But no! Apparently music companies are just as stupid as regular companies. Alright, as a warm-up, we are going to have to... Please tell me I didn't just start it. What?! Well, there goes the warm-up. I wanted to warm up with the easier version of this. Instead, this is what I get. This is not good. I'm having problems here. Honestly, I don't remember the control scheme. So I'm a little bit fucked here. I needed a warm-up, not this shit! You're finished. I dead? Oh god, I wanted to go into Devil Hunter mode for a warm-up, but instead I somehow jumped into this bullshittery. Okay, what were the controls again? Triangle is this. This is weapon switch. This is lock on. Thank god there is a lock on. Oh my god, this is the ranged attack. This is the charge. Wait a minute. I can switch both ways. Oh my god, now we're talking. And this fills up the... that devil... I mean, we might as well finish what we already started. Let's see if I can ace this.
Don't move.
Uh-oh. What? No, 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 no! Woo! Fun fact, if you do the Samurai Taunt, the Devil Trigger DT gauge, is that our one?
Have you decided?
Or is that the special one?
Have you decided?
Oof. When he does moves with Yamato. Is it this one?
Show me your motivation.
Is it this one? Let's try it. I'm actually surprised they only gave me one of those guys. They usually give me like a dozen. Because that's what this mode is. A dozen! What the hell is that thing?
Have you decided? Which one
The fuck is that? What am I dealing with here? I'm an ice cube now. Never knew Vergil could become a rapper.
Now you...
No, I want to go to it. Right, up. Okay, what the hell was that thing? They gave you two. Oh, right. One must have got stuck somewhere. Okay, that was a new ice dragon thing we didn't encounter. I kind of feared doing this boss in Legendary Dark Knight mode, but let's do it. Why not? Wait. There was like a special thing somewhere. There it is. Is that the special item? No, it's not. No, there is. There's a yellow. Okay, I gotta figure out how do I get that. There's gotta be a way to get that. Like, it's just sitting right there. There has got to be a way. Can I do... That is not nearly high enough. Okay, they must have been in the original game a lot later. Alright, well, this is going to be one hell of a warm-up, that's for sure. I think after this, I'll be fine to do Devil Bringer.
Now you... Stop.
Yes, keep healing him, please. Get closer. Whoops, and I just hit myself. Like a dumbass. Okay, here comes the boss. Did I miss anything? There seems to be a floating red thing. I always wondered where is Vergil's normal devil form. That's what I kept asking. His normal devil trigger seems to have disappeared. He has a Sin Devil trigger, which he uses instead of his normal devil trigger, but he has a doppelganger, which he never had in Devil May Cry 3. So it's almost as if the doppelganger replaced the normal devil trigger, and his normal devil trigger became his Sin Devil trigger. Because we all remember his devil trigger in Devil May Cry 3 was a much skinnier version of his Sin Devil trigger. What the? Man, this is like becoming difficult not to get hit. I'm fucking surrounded on all fronts. This is worse than that 1946 fiasco. Man, I'm getting D for dumbass here. Air is your friend in this one. Yeah, staying in the air is your friend for these ones. You haven't spoiled X Taunt for yourself? No, I haven't. I didn't have it yet. I couldn't afford it. I always wondered where... I heard that PlayStation 5 Strikers is 45-50 hours long. It's basically just hack and slash Persona. Let's face it, it's Devil May Persona. Or Persona May Cry. Because Akechi wasn't invited. It's like, motherfucker. But they have Yusuke that runs around with his katana. Technically an O-katana, but whatever. What I know about swords, right? I only learned how to use them. And I just fucked that. Excuse me, what is that? Holy mother of God. Cheap tactics activated. You know what the fuck thing is? Those guys are supposed to be there to give you free health. Oh my god, I fucked that up. People really shouldn't underestimate, what's it called? Legendary Dark Knight mode. It does some fucking damage. No, no, not the next mission. No! No, not the main menu. I wanna... How do I... Not customize my character. I wanna customize the mission. I don't want to do Dark Knight mode. Is that main menu? Alright, mission select. As much fun as that was, finishing the game in Legendary Dark Knight mode would take pretty much all the skills. Can we do it in normal and just get that S? Please? Let's see the difference between Legendary Dark Knight mode and normal. Normal mode's just... Oh no, I'm not skipping this. This is just too cool. This is just too cool. I can't skip this. I can't skip this. I'm sorry, I can't skip this.
A little longer.
I think he only has 2 cutscenes in the whole game, doesn't he? At the beginning and at the end.
You need something?
That being said, it's nice seeing this from his perspective.
Well, you're in luck, pal, 'cause...
Oi! His heels are not on the floor.
Makes too much. Hope you like loud talkers, too, 'cause got a pair of those upstairs. You see something you like? You a demon.
Nero, the food's getting cold.
Idiot! Get back inside now!
I still like that he had enough energy to take off his arm and throw him. That's
I'm
impressive.
taking this back. I'm running out of time.
Wait!
How did he know that Yamato was in Nero's hand? He could probably feel it.
It's nearly
It
done.
probably gives off an energy signature. And also notice how it started glowing?
At last.
It probably doesn't glow for every demon. It probably only glows for some, so it was definitely reacting to Vergil's presence. I mean, remember in DMC4 when Yamato basically reformed itself in front of Nero and then got absorbed into his arm? That was basically his presence. So it's definitely got some sort of energy signature. It's not just like a hunk of metal. But seriously, why the fuck did he turn around? I can't believe someone is that stupid. He literally needed to get smacked for that. He literally turned around. He turned his back to his opponent. He's like, are you a demon? I turn around. It's like, the fuck are you doing? What'd you think was gonna happen? You think he was just gonna wait for you to finish your monologue and power up? What do you think this is? What? Like it glowed before the introduction of Dante? Yeah, well, it would definitely glow to Dante because Dante and Vergil are twins. So if it glows for Dante, well, if it glows for Vergil, it would definitely glow for Dante. It's just that Dante, you know, he was given Rebellion as a kid, so he started using big two-handed swords, and Vergil was given Yamato, so he started using his katana. Like, that was basically it. But I like the deeper meaning of it, that Dante was given Rebellion, which actually fuses you with your demonic energy, whereas Yamato separates you. Because Vergil embraced his devil heritage a little too much, so he was given the blade that separates it, and Dante didn't embrace it enough, so he was given the sword that combines it. It's very fitting. And I liked how they used that for Devil May Cry 5's sort of twist. Because in Devil May Cry 3, and we discussed this when we first saw it with Dante absorbing Sparta, he gets stabbed in Devil May Cry 3 right through the chest. And we thought the act of getting stabbed and pretty much killed is what woke up his devil trigger. What if what woke up his devil trigger was actually getting stabbed by Rebellion, because as we saw Rebellion, the blade itself, it changed. The mouth went from closed to open, and the guard went from like all the way in to extended. It was almost like the blade woke up the same time Dante did. It's so fitting. And Vergil was kind of playing with him in that fight, because at that point Vergil already had his devil trigger, because he quotes after the fight, "I see a devil has awoken in you as well," meaning he already had it. Whereas Dante didn't, so they were fighting without devil trigger active. And then at the end, when Dante gets schooled, he gets stabbed in the stomach, and then when he tries to get up, Vergil basically just stabs him in the chest with Rebellion. And then he wakes up, and he has his devil trigger. So I don't know if Vergil did that intentionally, or it just turned out that way, but it's really nice that that is also the twist in Devil May Cry 5. Which goes to show that they didn't fucking, like, fuck up the script. The writing is actually consistent, and there's some continuity, even though there was like a 12-year gap between Devil May Cry 3 and Devil May Cry 5. They actually had continuity. They didn't just drop the ball on that one. Why didn't it awake the Sin Devil trigger in Devil May Cry 3? Because the Sin Devil trigger is Sparta getting absorbed by Dante. So when he got stabbed with Rebellion in Devil May Cry 5, he also had Sparta. And it absorbed Sparta, and it created the sword Dante, which pretty much combines the energy of Sparta as well as his own life force and whatever you want to call it. Whereas he didn't have Rebellion at the time. And to actually awaken the sword Sparta, you need Forced Edge, which was sitting in Hell that was already locked away, which was the whole point of the giant tower in Devil May Cry 3 to unlock the gates to Hell. But you also needed the 2 amulets. One that Vergil had, one that Dante had. So the final fight in Devil May Cry 3 was actually a fight over the amulets, because Vergil already had Forced Edge. He didn't have Dante's amulet. If he had Dante's amulet, his amulet, and Forced Edge, like we saw in Devil May Cry 1, the amulets will combine. They will combine with Rebellion, and you get Sparta, which is what you get in Devil May Cry 1 when you defeat Vergil. You actually get his amulet, because Dante had Forced Edge in Devil May Cry 1. Which he gets after his fight with Vergil in Devil May Cry 3. Because in Devil May Cry 3, they fight, Vergil loses, Vergil ends up dropping down into Hell, he has his amulet, Dante gets Forced Edge, he has his mother's amulet, and that goes to Devil May Cry 1. So the continuity in Devil May Cry is great! Because they clearly thought about it! Unlike some games where they just don't fucking make sense. Devil May Cry is one of those games that actually thought about it. Which is why it's so good. Sorry, I'm fanboying a little bit because I fucking love the series. Okay, let's not talk about Devil May Cry 2. That never happened. I stand corrected, but you get my point. But Devil May Cry 2 had its purpose. It brought in new gameplay mechanics, and it developed the styles for Devil May Cry 3. It improved what Devil May Cry 1 had. It improved the platforming Devil May Cry 1 had. It improved the combat system Devil May Cry 1 had. And it introduced a lot of new elements, a lot of new weapons. And then those were all incorporated into Devil May Cry 3. Which eventually was all incorporated into Devil May Cry 4 on a new platform. Which, again, was improved by Devil May Cry 5. I haven't actually played DMC. I haven't actually played it. So, yeah. I haven't actually played it. I'm not against playing it, but I never played it just for that reason, because I heard it was shit. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright. Let's do a quick little customize. What do we have? Ability. If I can get a double jump. We don't have a double jump, do we? We might be able to get that yellow thing if there's an enemy that's flying and we jump on it. But that is so freaking... Wait, he can block? Excuse me, he can block? While Sin Devil trigger is active, both STD gauge and will... Well, I'm pretty sure this is gonna come in handy. He's loyal to the canon story. That's good enough. I've seen the gameplay for the reboot, but it's not as bad as many say this. I'm more than happy to play it at some point. I just never played it because at the time I heard it was shit, and I just said, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna play a reboot because I really like the thingy. But delay releasing until after the strike. Yeah, I'm gonna learn this. That's gonna come in handy. What's this? That's a fucking corkscrew and a half. Like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I'm gonna learn that. If we're gonna use it, we're just gonna have it OP. Oh, how much you want to bet if Akechi got a proper leather coat, he could pull off a Vergil? The fact is, he's just not wearing the proper clothes. He's definitely got the bloodlust for it, and he swings around a serrated blade. He's just not got the proper thing for it. Honestly, like, Mundus a lot more in the reboot. Alright, fine. We'll put it up to a vote. People can actually vote for bloody, what's it called, Devil May Cry reboot. You guys happy? You can vote for it. If it gets voted in, we'll play it. I've never played it, so it'll be a blind playthrough. It's cool. I'm down for it if you guys vote for it. That way, at least enough people want to see it. I think there's a lot of mixed opinions on it. I can't believe I got B on this. Probably because they die too quickly. See, I can't even get an S. Watch, I'm gonna get an A or something bullshit like that. Maybe I have to start with a taunt.
Now you...
See, I can't get an S! They even pronounce Mundus wrong in the ribbon. How do they pronounce it? Mundus? Mundus? Bundus? See, I'm struggling to get S. I'm struggling to get S. Mandus? Mandus? Excuse me? Mandus? Let's see if I can pull this off. Got too greedy on that one. Got too greedy on that one. I have to just play it cheap. I should have charged up my Sin Devil trigger to max. Damn it! Damn, I can't get an A on this fucking mission. That mission's fucked. I mean, you'll get an A if you beat him, if you're overpowered, but... Alright, let's just continue. Mission 6. Hey, it was worth a crack, right? Like, it was worth a crack. I think I have to be a little cheaper in that fight, because trying to do style combos... You gotta get in, hit, 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 out. In, hit, 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 out. In, hit, 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 out. You can't fucking linger. You just gotta dodge an attack, circle in, hit a few times, get out, fuck the style meter. Like, forget about that shit. That's not gonna help you there. You got S first try. Oh, the hell? I think Gilgamesh gained some weight. Hey, a big boy! Wait, is this a boss fight mission? Where'd this come from? Oh god, I remember this. Sort of. I hit the legs. Okay, Gilga. Oh, hit a big boy. Uh-oh. Wait, I have to get on top of him or some shit? He's exposed? How do I get on top? Yes, please, do that. big boy. Oh, that's mine. Goes. Open up, you little bastard. It's gonna be an A. Wow, I spammed those Yamato cuts on those legs, but I still got an S. Cool. Well, that was a quick mission, wasn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Get tricky. Getcha. I mean, gotcha. Watch, there was gonna be a secret mission in that mission, and I didn't get the mission. Because I suck at missions. Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. This one's Nero, and I think V takes the left side or something. Kuma, attack and break the thing on one of its legs, then grab them, then automatically go to the top. Oh. Ooh! 9 months. Jesus Christ, it's been a while. Thanks, Prince. I can't believe it's been 9 months, buddy. Fuck. We've been on Twitch for a while now. Oh, here they come.
Have you decided?
Whoop. I gotta get used to this thing too now later. What? I gotta learn how to dodge this fucker. Come on, I'll be better with you. Come on. Ooh, it's DMC3 all over again, isn't it? Alright, now I know how to deal with these things. Just kill them. Come, you should really get this game on PC for the mods. If I get it on PC, I'm gonna have to fix the second PC and put the capture card on the second PC. Because the main PC is right now streaming, and the PlayStation is playing. If I'm playing on the main PC, the second PC needs to do the streaming. Which kind of creates its own hurdle. Because, yeah. Now, if I remember, I can't actually jump on the other side, can I? Because the tunnel kind of like splits, and I can't get over there, can I? Yeah, I can't. I remember being a little pissed off about it. Kuma, pay attention to the Ooh, concentration, good. Wait, good idea. I should just fill this while I can. Oh, hey, Luffy. Welcome, buddy. How's it going? I'm guessing max concentration means max damage, so if I don't get... What's going on here?
You think you stand a chance?
Which way do we go? That way? Then I go this way. I never go the way I'm supposed to. That's how you miss out on secret missions. Don't jump in fights, don't miss attacks. Kuma, Vergil with all his skills is a monster. Literally destroy the boss in mission 4. He literally once attacked me twice. Combo crazy. Vergil literally attacks so much that the boss gets stunned all the time. It was beautiful. That's when you lace up your combos really well. Right now, I'm an idiot because I haven't played for a week. It takes me like 2-3 missions to get the rust off. What's going on there? Wait.
Don't know. Have you decided which one of you will die first?
Come
Have you
on.
decided which one of you will die first? Have you decided which one of you will die first? Out of my way. God. Don't die.
Oh, fuck. What did I just do?
God.
I don't know what I'm dealing with here. Does that thing spawn indefinitely? Because I could have just sat here all day, but anyway. The taunt literally juggles the enemy into the air. I know, right? The concentration bar is the thing that lets you do the World of V, I believe. Plus attack boost, like you said. Oh, so wait. World of V is separate to the Sin Devil trigger? So is it... Wait. How do I stop it? How do I stop it? Well, that didn't last long.
We both spring from the same roots.
Oh, and my thing didn't go down. Dude, thank you for telling me that. So that just healed me. So I could have done that before the first boss in the thingo, where I went in with like half health and died. But I had full concentration. Wow, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I learned something. I learned something. Is it learned something or learnt something? I don't know. Does it really matter?
Have you decided which one of you will die?
Oh, I know these fuckers. So we could have just sat there all day farming style points. I mean, we could have. We could have. We should have. We would have. The subway gives major Resident Evil vibes. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Wasn't why you do that back then, lol? Because I had no idea. It's my second time playing the game, guys. If you think I know this game back to front after playing the original once and playing this once before, you're in for some news. You're in for some news. Silent Hill, anyone? They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. didn't even notice those things. Feels weird not hearing Bury the Light every time a battle starts. Did they disable it? Why did it change? I remember the first few missions, Bury the Light was everywhere. What happened? I miss the old thick swords. Look at these little thin ones. What the hell is this, Vergil? Where are those big, thick blades you had back in DMC3? Did I change the music? No. I didn't even know you could change the music. I didn't even know that was an option. Music volume, dynamic, no. You can do that? We'll check after this mission. Why would I change the music? What would I have? How did the way block itself? That makes no sense. Oh, oppa. It says go down. No, I go here. Did I unlock anything? Why is this way still accessible? I did unlock something, didn't I? I did? Did I? No? No, I didn't. There's music from Blast games you can use. Okay, we'll check that out after this mission. Because this should have all the contents of the digital deluxe edition from Devil May Cry 5. So if you like play Nero and stuff. Gallery section? I never went to the gallery section. Sorry, I just missed that thing. Photo section, skill section, yeah, nah. I probably should have paid attention. What's this? Rise and Fall of Spencer. Abel, Babuk, Walter, Mitchell. The looks of the summoned swords and attacks visuals depend on your concentration meter. Well, our concentration's on max, so I'm hoping it would look spectacular.
You're finished.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna do myself a favor and get the fuck out of here! Fuck this shit. Yeah. Yeah. I hate those guys that have temporary Devil Trigger. Reminds me of when I used to play back in the day and I had Devil Trigger for a while. You had to pre-order the game to get the Devil May Cry 5 theme. Oh, they'll be selling it later, don't worry. They end up selling that shit at some point or another. It's a little bit like the Nier Automata game with the Yorha theme. You basically have to buy the Yorha edition, even though, like, whatever. Be careful to one. When you do your weapon, it hits enemies as concentration drain. If you use an attack that does hit enemies objects with a lock-on, 2, if you get hit. 3, you lose major concentration. Fuck. When you do hit with your weapon, it hits enemies that concentration can drain. Firstly, not very. I go hella hard on enemies before I need the block. This is true. I really like the Nier theme, but yeah. But I think that's the PlayStation 4 theme that doesn't actually work for PlayStation 5. So we don't even have a PlayStation 4 anymore. So like, what's the point? I'm not that picky with themes. I'll get over it. Wait, is there anything up here I can do? I can't jump over, can I? No, can't. Gotta keep going forward. Ah, if you don't hit an enemy, then your concentration can drain. Yeah, that's fair enough. I have a feeling something's gonna spawn. Alright, I have all my devil triggers and stuff, so I should be alright. And my thing started draining. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Wait, Batman, why dodge when you can counter? This is true. There are some little things, like with the flying guys, where I lose concentration because I tried summoning the blades around me, and I wasn't hitting anything at the time, so I started losing concentration even before the guys spawned. And I just sat there going, please spawn, and then they spawn, and then I miss a few attacks because I can't reach them. Ah! He got a black jacket because he's going through a phase, alright? You can't just ask a man why he has a black jacket. Why don't you have a black jacket, huh? Black jackets are cool. Black leather is Slav. Why don't you have a Slav jacket? Alright, this is gonna be fun. Fuck, they're all the way down there, aren't they? And I can't just spawn straight to them, and I'm losing concentration and everything. Get up here, you fucking idiots! I was scared I was gonna go through the floor on that one. Did you see how the camera went under the floor? Anyone left? Jesus. That was messy. The dark blue one is really nice. I even wanted one, but I couldn't find a proper leather one because all the people that make them just made them out of plastic. And you don't want a plastic jacket, you want a leather jacket. I'm like, give me a leather jacket. Wait, where's the other spawn thing? There were 2 spawn things, I only killed 1. Damn it. How does Nico get a truck in these things? Are they making a joke that she can't drive? Because she can drive like a beast. She just crashes into everything. Wait a minute, we must have a boss fight. That's probably why. Well, let's see if we can get another Devil Trigger thing. She's very motivated. Man, she knows where her best customer is. That's customer service right there. She puts Uber Eats to shame. I like how expensive this is and how cheap this is. Expensive, cheap. Expensive, cheap. Expensive, cheap. Expensive, cheap. Sold out? What do you mean sold out? The good thing about Resident Evil 4 is when you ever upgrade the ammo capacity, it refills your magazine. And Resident Evil 4, you really need to watch your ammo count. So it's a blessing. You upgrade your weapon, you get free ammo. And because you have to manually reload, it's really good. The van is a devil arm itself. It has to be. I mean, it's fucking indestructible. It's just gone through concrete. Like, that's the only explanation. That a big boy. Oh, fuck. What's with Vergil and phallic symbol? Seriously, it's always going to be something sticking out of the ground straight into the sky. What's he trying to say? What's he trying to say? I wonder. Look at me! I have a giant phallic symbol in the middle of the city. 2 games in a row. That's just how I roll. Oh yeah, there's a boss fight coming. There is definitely a boss fight coming. They don't just give you this many things for no... Wait! This is the... Oh, I remember. Remember when we played it originally, I got Nevon vibes? I was like, Nevon? Is that you? A theater? And then you see those Nilo Angelo looking angel things? And I'm like, Nilo Angelo? Devil May Cry 4 angels? What's going on here? I remember now. Good times. It's expensive because you bought them all to where it had a stock of 1, where the blue one has 4 left. I mean, I get it, but Devil Trigger, man. Devil Trigger. Like, Devil Trigger. I mean, come on. Devil Trigger. I can't believe you're even saying that. You know, I think Mara from Persona would be a fitting enemy. They should just do that, because Dante is in, what is it, Nocturne 3? They should just do a crossover and just put Mara. No, 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 don't drain my concentration. I just shot some bats that I thought were enemies. Don't take my concentration! See, I got Nevon vibes. Come on. Come on. No one else? Seriously? You guys suck. Come on, Nevon vibes. You could totally see it. It's a fucking theater. Guys. Guys. What did I do? You can totally see why I thought this was Nilo Angelo. I mean, look at the fucker. Sorry, I'm just beating the shit out of your boss. Boom! Chain! Still got it, baby. Some people say that Vergil is not OP. Some people are just wrong. Fucking chained the boss. And even when he went into Devil Trigger, he just got chained by another Devil Trigger. He just got fucked. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go in my Devil Trigger now. Sin Devil Trigger trumps Devil Trigger. What? Let's watch the end. Alright. Okay. He needs to be nerfed. And this isn't even his final form. Literally, he has a more broken form where he has unlimited Devil Trigger. This is not his final form by any means. You could put him in any Final Fantasy game as an endgame boss and he would not be out of place. They don't want to put him in Smash because they know he's just gonna murder everyone at the same time. Alright, let's check if we change the music. See, I've never been to the gallery. Devil May Cry Nero combat music, Devil May Cry 1 combat music, Devil May Cry Nilo Angelo fight. This song will become the track for the selected character. I'm sorry, but we have to. We have to try it. We have to try the Nilo Angelo music. We have to. Kuma. This is why he was introduced as the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Vergil as a persona boss. Vergil needs to be like an optional endgame boss. You can't have him as a normal thing. Oh, listen. Oh man, I know that song like the back of my hand. There's 3 versions of it. The 3rd version is the best. The first version is the introduction where he does the jump down from the balcony. The 2nd version is just the fight itself. And the 3rd version is the one with the chorus with the bell, which is just continuous. Man, I know these songs. I know these songs. Ultraviolet? Oh, this might be the first one, actually. It's the first version. This is when he's on the balcony. Now it jumps. Now, boom, and now the fight starts. It's the first version. The 3rd version is just unbelievable. Why don't they have the 3rd version? Why do they not have the... Yeah, we'll put this one. Well, it is old. It was a PlayStation 2 launch release game. It is old. Man, it's 20 years old. Respect your elders. The game is 20 years old, man. 20 years old. But it's aged like fine wine. I wonder what... Wait, I've never actually read Nico's reports. I wonder what she says about Vergil. Oh, she has one on Vergil. Oh, let's see what she says. It ain't no secret that Vergil's quick with a blade, and when you see him in action, he's one slick mofo. That's gotta count for something, right? Just think if Nero had learned to fight like his old man. Yeah, I'd like to see that. Shoot, no use bitching about it now. I reckon with moves like that, Vergil'd have a real chance at sending that Demon King fella straight back to hell. Damn! She's thirsty for Vergil, man. V divided. I figure if Vergil's still got Yamato, then he and V are probably Splitsville again. I mean, think about it. If he's really gotten it down, he might be able to carve out a fresh serving of V whenever he wants. Then again, there probably ain't nothing Vergil'd hate more than having to rely on his human side. Talk about issues. Devil clone. Oh, come on, it's a doppelganger. Doppelgangers ain't new. People have been trying to make them things using magic for years. Vergil, on the other hand, just cuts the suckers out of thin air. The shape's supposed to be a reflection of his true form, which, let's just say I like his human form more. Ah, yeah, she thirsty for Vergil. Now you might be thinking that 2's better than 1, and you'd be right, but I think I'd take more skill than most have got to be able to make it work. Probably ain't no thing for someone like Vergil, though. I could chill to this. They should have a Dante date in the jazz bar and play this. Yup, Vergil's got himself a devil form too. He just absorbs Yamato into his skin and bam, full on devil ready to kick ass. Thing is, he can still use other weapons. With that amount of power and speed, there ain't no telling just how strong he is. If Nero's thinking about a family reunion, I better get busy making him some new devil reggers. Man, he hasn't slept in a few days. But he's definitely looking more and more like Sparta. I know it's the PlayStation 4 theme. Oh, fuck. Is that the theme that plays in the background? Fuck! That's a nice katana. And you can actually see, I think that's a... Is that a bull or a Taurus on the guard? That's like one of those... deities in Japanese lore that like represents stability and strength. Yeah, Vergil's definitely modeling himself more after his father, because his father used to always slick his hair back, wear coats, and be very formal. Whereas Dante's more like, fuck that shit. You ain't my daddy. I don't wear no shirt. You know what I mean? Should have pre-ordered. Hey, let's just hack the PlayStation 5. Why not? I can just pay one of my mates to hack the PlayStation 5. He can fucking hack anything. He hacked into my university. Like, he couldn't do his project, so he hacked into the university and actually stole, like, the project other people submitted, and then he just, like, made his own. He's fucked. He's like a top-tier hacker, man. Ah, he's a top-tier hacker. Alright. The black jacket is the same jacket as DMC3, just full of dust and blood from his Nilo Angelo days, and after those too. Alright, let's take a quick little break. We can play a song in the background while we take a break. I'm going to recharge my drink. Everyone grab a snack and we'll be right back. What song do people want to play? I'm looking through the DMC. We've got, Crimson Cloud, Silver Bullet, Divinity Statue, Duel is nice, Your Legacy, Sword Fight, Ultraviolet. We've got Empty. We've also got Make Me, which is a really good one. DMC3 Battle Theme. Let's see if I can find that. Microphone was not recording. I was reading the music and it was actually all in Japanese. And the writing for like battle theme was like Bataru. And I was like, this is either battery or battle. It's a 50-50 at this point. And then I just played it and it turns out that it was actually the battle theme. It wasn't the battery theme. Which is good. I didn't actually know that Devil May Cry had a battery theme, because if it did, it'd be pretty weird. But just something I wanted to show you guys real quick. And Hutchin's coming into the room. I might actually just send an email to Capcom, because I'm part of the Resident Evil Ambassadors program. And back when we had some copyright issues with Rooster Teeth copyright claiming our Resident Evil Reaction, I basically emailed Capcom and I said, look, I'm getting a copyright claim. I just want to double check if it's okay that I react to your trailers and stuff. And they sent me back an email to actually send to YouTube to say that I have permission to react to their trailers, to react to their gameplay, to use their gameplay, to do whatever the fuck I want with it. Official from Capcom and everything. So they're really cool. So I might actually just reply to that email and be like, look, I don't want to sound like entitled or anything, but I'm a huge Devil May Cry fanboy ever since I saw the trailer on the original PlayStation 2 demo disc. I was like 12 or 13 at the time, and I ended up not being able to buy it from the game store, but I found a kid in school that had it, and I traded him another PlayStation 2 game called The Getaway in exchange for Devil May Cry. And then ever since I played Devil May Cry, like I was just playing it like crazy. I've got the original Devil May Cry, which I basically traded with that kid. I got my original Devil May Cry 2. I got my Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. I have my Devil May Cry 3 somewhere. I didn't put it on the shelf because I had Special Edition. And then I got the Devil May Cry 4 Collector's Edition because obviously collector. I even have the Devil May Cry 3 Classics HD Edition. I've got the same Classics HD Edition on Steam. I've even got the Collector's Edition on Steam. I've got I'll be like, look, I don't want to be that guy, but could I buy a PlayStation 5 Devil May Cry theme from you? The only reason I didn't pre-order anything was because I couldn't get the PlayStation 5 on launch because of, it sold out 8 minutes after it was announced. So, I'll try my luck and see if I can get a Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition theme from them. I don't know. They might say yes, they might say no. You never know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It depends who sees the email. It might be someone cool in the company that's like, oh, he's a big fan. Sure. And there might be some people that are like, no, we will not give you exclusive theme. Exclusive theme is for pre-order only. And, it depends. It depends. You get some cool people in the company, which, will have your back because they see you're doing the right thing. And then there's some people that will just, 100% be by the book and be like, no, fuck off. They'll just be like, fuck off. Which is completely fine, but the worst they could say is not reply. That's the worst that could happen. They don't reply. It's all within 4 minutes. Well, I was actually, they did the announcement globally, and I woke up at 7 a.m. And the announcement, like the official pre-order, started at like 6... No, they actually started at 7 a.m. And I went online and it was like 7:05. And then PlayStation pre-orders were open. And then when I went to pre-order while it was still available. And by the time I filled out the form, 3 minutes had passed. And then when I clicked pay, they're like, oh, they've all been sold. We can put you on the second batch, which is like the waiting list after the pre-order list. And I'm like, whatever. So that's what happened. So they might give us a copy, they might not give us a copy. What's the worst that could happen? I mean, they've given us a bunch of trailers and stuff early. And they've even given me that letter so I can't get hit with copyright. So, I mean, it's not like I don't exist to them. I know I'm a small fish in comparison to some of the other YouTubers. But, like, they haven't treated me any different. I've never asked them for free shit, but this is kind of something I can't get. Which is why I'm gonna ask. If there was something, if it's something I could buy for like $5, I'd just buy it. But it's something you can't buy, you know? It's not like I'm asking them for a special limited edition of the physical copy, and then by me having it, someone else can't have it. I'm just asking for like a digital thing, which for them is as easy as sending out a code. Which, quite frankly, they could generate as many as they want, because it's their fucking code, right? Alright, let's jump into mission 8. Let me see if the controller's actually charged. Yeah, it's charged. I can pull it out. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm a bit of a I've even, like, I've got Yoko Taro following me. I reckon if I asked Yoko Taro really nicely for a Nero Automata theme, he might be able to pull a string. But I don't want to abuse that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to ask people for favors. I don't like asking people for favors. But Devil May Cry, I might make an exception. But I don't know, like, the creator or anything. Wait. Who the fuck is the creator of Devil May Cry? Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't even memorize who it is. We don't have the other reports. They're all blanked out. We only have Vergil at the moment. Who's the creator of Devil May Cry? Let me take a look. Okay, so it was a 2001 release. Copyrighted 1997 to 2000 for home use only. Wow, Game of the Year. Well deserved. Does it have the name? It doesn't have the name. Hideaki Itsuno. Hideaki. Wow, that's a cool name. Alright, let's get in it. Remember when Kojima came on one of your MGS streams? I don't think he came to one of our streams, but they used footage from our reaction to the ending as part of their highlights, which was actually edited by Kojima. So he technically saw our stream, but I don't think he came live. But he saw our ending reaction and he picked it as one of the reactions. Which is pretty fucking amazing. Which is pretty fucking amazing. God noticed us. We've peaked. We can't trump this, guys. We can't trump that. It's all downhill from here. After that, 2020 happened. I think we literally brought down the world. It's a shame we don't have the cutscenes, so we sort of miss how we got into the giant vagina, but yeah. Senpai noticed you. When I saw that, when I got that email that basically said, would you be okay with your reaction to Death Stranding being featured in a highlights video, I was like, take it. Do you want the raw footage? Do whatever you want with it. Do whatever you want with it. I was like, have it. Have all of it. I don't care. Take whatever you want. I was like, do you want the raw footage? It's better quality. It was all in Japanese too. It wasn't in English. It was like a Gmail email in full Japanese. I think it was from like the head of PR at Kojima Productions. And when I saw that handle at Kojima Productions, I fucking just lost it. I was like, you're kidding me, right? I'd used Google Translate because my Japanese reading is like, I wouldn't know. And I read it, I'm like, is this right? I'm like, Hutchin, can you read this? And she reads it, she's like, yeah, they want to use your video. And I'm like, use it! Use it! Use whatever you want! I was like, do you want timestamps? I'll give you timestamps! I'm still getting chills down my spine from that. That was just the smile on my face. Like, it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. You grow up playing someone's video games and they mean so much to you. And you start doing YouTube because you love video games and you love this sort of thing. And you want to meet people online that love the things you do and discuss things with them. And then one of the creators from the games that you absolutely love and adore fucking sees your reaction and wants to put it on a video. And you're like, holy shit. Like, holy shit. And then you watch the interviews with him and he's like, this is the type of shit that I like. I like seeing people's minds broken. I like them feeling roller coasters of emotion. I love them going through that journey. It puts a smile on my face. And I'm just sitting there going, fuck, man. Like, fuck, you know? The world's an amazing place. The internet can do amazing things. There's so much potential in this technology. And unfortunately, it's sometimes being used for the wrong things. But for a large part of it, it's being used for amazing things that were not possible 40, 50, 60 years ago. This would not have been possible 100 years ago when people were writing books and making movies. Actually being able to see your fan base's reactions to your work. They must be getting a kick out of it as much as we get a kick out of playing it. And it's amazing because it creates that sense of community and creates that feedback loop. And when creators actually take on board what their fans think and feel, it creates a wonderful environment where things can just blossom. You know? It's not just planting seeds, watching them grow, harvest the crops, and, you know, who cares what people think of the flavor. It's the development cycle becomes circular because the feedback of the audience and the fans from a decade ago is being put back into the production process. They can see what works, they can see what doesn't work, they can see how people reacted to a certain thing, and then from that they can create something new, bigger, better, or, you know, all that sort of stuff. Instead of, I create what I want, I push it on you, and if you don't like it, you're whatever the fuck you are. You're an idiot, or you're an asshole, or you didn't get it, you know what I mean? There's no such thing as they didn't get the message. You didn't package it properly. It's a thing we learn in marketing and psychology. It's not about they misread the message. You did not package it properly. If you package it properly, your intended audience should be able to unpackage the message correctly. If you don't package it properly, that's when confusion begins. It's like me picking my words. They didn't misinterpret what I said, I probably didn't phrase it correctly. There are enough words that I should be able to express myself without leaving room for doubt. Which is the same reason why politicians can answer questions without answering questions, because they nitpick their words very carefully to give them flexibility. But as a person, you can express yourself without leaving room for doubt. Same thing with media. You just got to do it in a very artistic way. And sorry, we kept Vergil waiting. He's very patient. He's a very, very patient man. He's a very, very patient man. Let's not keep him waiting, guys. He's been waiting long enough. He's been waiting, what, a decade? I mean, he was in Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition, and admittedly, I didn't play it much, but yeah, I just want to make sure that the sound's working. We've had a little discussion about how awesome it is to be part of the gaming community online. It's just fucking amazing.
Have you decided? Have you decided which one of you will die first? Have you decided which one of you will die first? Have you decided which one of you will die first?
Come here, you bastard.
Have you decided which one of you will die first?
Now, I heard something about a judgment cut being able to do multiple
You
things.
decided which one of you will die first.
Let's see if we do it.
Out of my way. Now you.
It was a similar conversation that I had with my uncle the other day, because I'm working in a company that's actually a competitor to his company. And he made, in his career, he's like one level below director. He was made redundant. He moved divisions and whatnot. And I basically told him that, you know, my contract's coming up in April. And he's like, oh yeah, that's cool. You can get another role. You've done all these initiatives. And I'm like, honestly, if I can get enough cash to cover my bills from doing this online, I would quit. And he's like, are you insane? You're literally on the tipping scale of getting a 6-figure salary. I'm like, yeah. And it's like, and it's a easy job. You understand it. You could do it like in your sleep. It's not difficult. You're not breaking your back. You know, you're not waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning. You could do an 8-hour day, 5 days a week, and make 6 figures in the next few years. And I'm like, yeah, but I'd be working on someone else's company, on someone else's dream, making them money. And yeah, it's only 8 hours a day, but it takes my Monday to Friday, and it makes me no happier. I'm like, why the fuck would I do that? And it's just sort of like, I don't get it. I'm like, it's like, dude, you're working 40, 50 years of your life. If you're not getting happiness from it, what the fuck's the point? 50 years of your life down the drain. Fuck that, man. And this is while I was helping him renovate a house. And I'm like, you love building, right? You've been doing this ever since you were a kid. Why didn't you get into construction? You do this in your spare time. You do this after work. You love it. You live and breathe it. Why didn't you do it? It's like, oh, I enjoy doing corporate too. I'm like, really? Because I see you stressed half the time, you know, blowing a fuse and all that. I'm like, was it maybe because corporate was a little more stability? It was a little safer? You know, it was a little more guaranteed, and then you got made redundant anyway? Like, there's no loyalty in corporate. It's a machine. It doesn't care for you. Once it finds a better cog, it will just replace you. And what are you going to get at the end of it? Nothing. They don't care. It's like you don't exist. Fuck that. Let's be proud of what you're doing and have something to show for it. That's pretty much my outlook on things. I'd rather make a decent living doing something I love than make a shit ton of money and hate. Yeah! Like, what do you have to show for it, like helping a company grow? Nothing. You're just a cog in the wheel. But if you do some of your own thing, you actually have something to show for it. You have some sort of legacy. You have some sort of pride in what you're doing. You make a difference. You make an impact. You exist to people. That's my outlook at the very least. Some people are different. Some people are different. I mean, here we go. These guys again. It's so hard to maintain that one. It's so hard to maintain SS. That's what reminded to clip this later. Man, clip it now or you'll forget. Clip it now. It's just an outlook on life, man. I've met so many old people. I've spoken to our VPs and MDs and stuff. And they talk about their kids in university and stuff, and they'll ask me what I did and all that sort of stuff. And then whenever they talk about their kids, they just take a shot and they're like, oh, she's studying this or he's studying this. I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's a cool degree. Like, yeah, but they've got no life experience. I'm like, oh, didn't they do a part-time job? And they're like, nope. I'm like, did you give them an allowance? And they just look at me like this. And I'm like, you gave them an allowance. It's like, you gave them enough so they didn't have the hunger to go do it themselves. I'm like, if you didn't give them an allowance, they would have gone and got a part-time job and figured out how to make money themselves. And then they'd probably have some motivation. It's like, you fucked up as a parent. But nice work on that, you know, job you have. It's like, you fucked up, dude. It's like, you fucked up. You fucked your kids up, man. Nice work. You were too busy thinking about work, you didn't actually think about your kids at all. You didn't think about how to raise them. That's on you, buddy. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to go over there? We have clips I missed. Yeah, about 5 minutes ago, we were talking about life. And the meaning of it. And how to find purpose in life. And purpose in what you do. And make it meaningful. And it doesn't have to be something you do on your own. If you find meaning in what you do, like, congratulations, you found a career path where you have meaning and you feel fulfilled. But if you don't, I wouldn't stay in that position. That's a bad place to be. You're not motivated to get up in the morning. Like, I woke up this morning before my alarm went off. I'm like, fuck yeah, it's a stream day. I got straight out of bed. When I wake up, when it's time to wake up for work, I'm like, 5 more minutes. What does that tell you? Fuck, it's a double. There we go. Any other ones? Man, I feel like I'm missing a secret mission somewhere. We haven't seen a secret mission in a little while. Wait, is that pixelated? Oh, there they are. Ooh, I got hit. Cut me. That tells me all I need to know. I don't feel motivated in the morning when I'm going to work. That tells me all I need to know. Blood streams. Didn't we have one at the beginning? There's conduits snake through the Quileth, transporting blood gathered in the human world, offering yourself to the flow and it will carry you deeper into the tree. Be warned, there's no turning back once you enter. I never got an allowance, just saved up money and never brought much. I didn't get an allowance. I started working, but when I started working, I started buying a lot of shit. I first started paying for an internet connection, so I could use the internet whenever I wanted. Then my dad told me I can't use this PC, which was a piece of shit anyway. It was like a Windows 98. And so I ended up getting enough money to make my own PC. I bought one first before I started building them. Because then after that, I got sick of paying the guy to fix them, so I actually started building my own. Then I bought my own PlayStation, I started buying my own games, I started buying my own DVDs. So I went through like this whole period of 2-3 years where I bought a fuck ton of games and DVDs. The DVDs were a waste of money because I later learned I could actually download them online for free. But I learned that I bought a lot of shit that I didn't really need long term. So now I'm a little more responsible with my purchases because I think, okay, cool, I want it now, but will I want it in a week? And so I typically don't buy something straight away. I know what I want to buy. I'll wait a few days. And then if I still want to buy, I'm like, okay, cool, let's think about it. But if it's something like a video game or something, which I know I'm going to keep, because I typically keep my games, I don't sell them. I keep the ones that are meaningful. I'm okay with buying them but I try to limit the amount to games that I really want, because time is, you know, small. You don't have an infinite time. So, you know, you kind of have a bit of discipline with yourself and you don't go nuts. Like when I'm eating takeaway, I try to eat takeaway maybe once a week, but I spend that time going out with Hutchin. Like we went out yesterday for Thai food, but we didn't go to an expensive place. Like the dish was like $15, $16 each. So the two of us had dinner for like 30 bucks, right? And we went out. Cool. When we go out for something special like an anniversary or Christmas or a birthday or something, we go to a nicer place, which is like 50, 60 bucks a person. But we don't do it all the time. Whereas, like, I know people that go every weekend and spend $100 per person. And it's like, oh, cool. So, are you investing to save for a home or something? It's like, nah. No savings. And it's like, oh, fuck that. You know? I'm saving so I can do what I want. They're spending because they're miserable with what they're doing. We all make a decision. I sacrifice for my dreams, they sacrifice their dreams. That's a lot of blood. That is a lot of blood. Also saving money for something I don't. Oh, that rule, the 1 week thing is a nice way to do things. Yeah. And you can also coordinate it with your diet. So you eat nicely for like most of the week. You know, you don't go nuts, you don't eat junk food, and then that meal a week you get whatever the fuck you want. You want ribs and burgers? Ribs and burgers. You want chips and ice cream? Chips and ice cream, whatever the fuck, reward yourself. But the rest of the week, be a good boy. Diet, eat healthy, eat clean, you know. It's a good thing. It's a good system. And you'll actually save money doing it too. Like it's a primary secondary benefit thing. You can be healthy and save money, you know? But you can still go out and enjoy it. You're getting the best of all worlds. It just takes a bit of discipline. Don't get me wrong, I fuck up sometimes too. Like, I sometimes feel like shit and I go and grab takeout instead of cooking or doing shopping. It happens to me too, but I don't fucking guilt trip myself about it. I'm like, alright, you fucked up that meal. We'll fucking do better next time. Okay, I remember I tried to get that one, and you need to fly across as Nero, but I don't think I can do it as Vergil. Yeah, see what I mean? Whoops. See, I sometimes jump when they go purple when I should actually keep going, and it can stop them from actually attacking me because they get stunned. But anyway. I just have no cravings at all. I'm a little weird like that. That's actually... that would be a blessing because you're not impulsive. So you can be very rational about your decisions. Whereas most people are very impulsive. I'm impulsive too at times. Oh! We fucked up. That's a lot of blood. And that makes sense because you use blood to power up demons. And you use demon blood to buy upgrades. So if you're half demon, half human, you have human blood naturally flowing through you, empowering your demon side. If you're a quarter demon, you have a lot more human blood flowing through you, which is powering up your quarter demon side even more. Which explains why Nero is a lot stronger than Vergil, even though he didn't have like the apple and all that crap. The continuity is pretty damn good in this story. They made it happen without being bullshit. What did I do? No enemies? Okay, something's fucking wrong. What the hell is going on? Oh no! There was a platform that we missed. Ah, that explains it. That explains it. You ate dinner? Good shit. Good shit. What'd you eat? I'm hungry now. Thanks for making me hungry, by the way. See, I can't get back there, can I? Yeah, no. There's no way I can get up there. I think that's like a Nero platform. You use his rocket, you jump on it, and you glide across. I don't think I would be able to do that with Vergil. Just because he doesn't have that ability. That's specifically made for... What the... Oh, I'm getting my butt kicked. Oh, these are frosts. They're different to the other one. Yeah, they use range attacks. No wonder I'm struggling. I didn't knock that guy out. Oh no, that's a different beat. Nice way to end it. You had oil palm beans with fish. I don't think I've ever had oil palm beans. Don't know what they are. But it sounds tasty. And fish is usually very healthy. That omega-3 is really good. And I'm probably low on omega-3. I need to drink those omega-3 tablets. They're good for your brain. Yeah, I'm a little behind on my nutrition. Bad Kuma. Oh, is there something behind this? Is there something Why is there nothing behind this? Oh, my V-bar's almost full. Oh, this is where they were introduced? You mean outside of DMC1? Express elevator to the top. Ooh. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I sort of remember this. Divinity statue. We've been using them all game. Why are you giving me a thinger? This is the one where you... Oh my god, he is bloody. Vergil loves his woman every day of the month. Ew, that was a bad joke. That was a very bad joke. I like how these have changed over the years. I always thought it was a lion, but it's a woman with a lion's head. Or like the lion's head on her head. Now, what should we... We should keep it simple. A stronger version. A stronger version? Damn. Well, I do learn that. I do use that a lot. I like the Divinity statue theme from 3 the most, although the current one with Vergil is actually pretty good. The one in DMC3 is more of a chorus. It doesn't have a lot of music in the background. It's a lot slower, and it's almost like a dancing music, but it's very sinister. When we were doing drama in the Night of Theatre, we actually used it for Macbeth, because I was doing the music for the play, and I actually used that theme as Lady Macbeth's theme, because as you know, Lady Macbeth murders Duncan while he sleeps in his house, which is, you know, pretty bad, because when someone's at your house, they're supposed to be safe at your house. It's like refuge. But she murders him in cold blood, which is why it was very good for her theme, because it's... You know what? Let me find it really quickly. Devil May Cry 3. I have it. Devil May Cry 3 Divinity. Really? You can't find the Divinity statue thing? That's fucking stupid. There we go. I found it really quickly. Let's play it really quickly. We don't get an ad. Hopefully we don't get an ad. Alright, let's play it really quickly. Let me just pause the game music. You'll see what I mean. It's more of a chorus sort of thing. Without taking up too much time, that's basically the theme. It should bring back memories if you've ever heard it. The whole song should be just playing at the back of your head. Whereas this one is a lot softer. It's sort of more in the background. It's kind of very, it's more like a pillow. Whereas the DMC3 one is like in your face. I'm in your face sort of thing. Whereas this is just like very chill. Oh, music is amazing. I listen to soundtracks from games that I like all the time. When I was going through Belgrade, well, Serbia and Bosnia, when I was traveling from Serbia to Bosnia, because you have to take a bus because they're two separate countries now, I was actually listening to the Final Fantasy 13-2 theme because I really liked it. And it was really cool because I got the feel of the game while I was actually just looking at nature, which was actually very beautiful. So I like listening to music a lot. And I always download themes from musics, movies and anime that I really enjoy, and I just had them on my iPod at the time, but I'll try to put them on my phone now. It's good that you get more and more of them on Spotify, but because of copyright you can't get all of them, which is a bit shitty, but it is. DMC4 does have nice stuff. Every DMC game comes with its own music. It's different, but it's nice in a different way. It's different, but it's nice. Alright. Why do I feel like we might fight Thingo again? Or we might... Yeah, we're gonna fight Thingo again. This is the one where we fight, we lose, and then Dante comes in as Sin Devil Trigger, and then you do the Dante thing. Did you just... Oh, fuck you. What? Did I fail? Ah, crap, I failed, didn't I? So I'd have to deal with consequences? The consequences are more enemies, huh?
Get slime.
And crap, we got the boss guy. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just murdering your friends. Who, by the way, are a pain in my ass. Boom! How's that for a fucking style meter? Where are the red orbs? Give me the red orbs. Hell yeah. I'm majoring in music technology and learning how to make music digitally, since the stuff I can hope to do in the future. A lot of music is digitally modified. Look at auto-tunes and anyone singing. Like, half the people singing nowadays can't actually sing. It's just about getting a catchy tune, like mumble rappers or catchy tunes in the background, and you sing with auto-tunes. And as long as you have enough friends in the industry, they're going to push it enough on MTV that you're going to become famous either way. So it's a good place to go because you can become an independent music maker. And if someone like a video game company picks you up, or an anime or something like that, you're set, because then you're going to make a name for yourself and they'll use you elsewhere. So it's a very good thing to do. And if you've got an interest in it, you're going to learn a lot more because you're doing it on the weekend and your spare time anyway, and you're finding out how to do it. So, like, go for it. Do it. Just do it bloody well. And don't listen to people that tell you that you can't do it and you shouldn't do it a certain way. Make your own style. Do whatever you think is good. Mumble rappers are trash. Oh yeah, we got million stab. It's like,
Now you suffer.
see, we got it. You just gotta,
Now you die.
you just gotta, wait, sorry.
Now you suffer.
See, we got it. So like, yes, we're gonna fight Thingo again. Let's try not to fuck up. Is there something behind this one? Yes, there is! Good, I'm not crazy. See, I'm not crazy. There was something behind it. Everyone's insane until they're proven right. I'm sorry, but that thing is just bad. Oh, everyone says everything is impossible until someone does it. Let's face it. And most people are just going to tell you not to do something because they've already given up on their dreams. The worst thing is giving up before you've even tried. There's a saying, the master has failed more than the student has tried. Take that to heart. I mean, fucking Bruce Lee didn't become Bruce Lee by fucking giving up. He didn't fucking become Bruce Lee by giving up. Or take any fucking martial artist or MMA fighter that you want. They've probably fucked up a technique more times than we've even tried it. Everyone sees them when they're top shit and they're dominating, but no one's seen them when they were getting beat up at the beginning. They just never gave up. They just kept doing it. They kept honing their craft. That's what it is. Take any famous boxer or football player or golfer or something. Well, before they were getting holes in ones, they were fucking missing. They were missing swings, and they were hitting little putt-putt swings instead of... Come on, man. You only see the good parts. You don't see the training. What about soccer players? Half of the best soccer players in the world grew up in poor families. What did they do after school? They were practicing their kicks. 6-7 hours a day. What, you think they get those really good kicks? Oh, they were just born with it? Bullshit. They work their butts off. That's where it comes from, man. Dedication. If you're that dedicated and that hungry, you'll be good at whatever you do. That's why you gotta look for something that you're actually hungry to do. Because if you're miserable doing it, you're gonna go halfway and you're gonna give up. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. Man, I love editing till 3 AM in the morning. Because I want to do it. That's why I sometimes run on 4 hours of sleep. Because I want to finish what I'm doing. Hell, if I was at work, it's fucking 5 o'clock, I'm looking, oh, when can I leave? When I'm editing, when I'm doing stuff like that, I don't want to leave. I want to do more. The only time I stop is when I basically, oh shit, if I don't get 4 hours sleep, I'm fucked tomorrow. That's the sort of thing I'm talking about. If I had my way, I'd stay up probably 3 days in a row editing and doing crap. If I had a choice in the matter. Once you get that buzz, you're in the zone. Fuck me! Ah, big boy! I know it all too well. All talent, no bracket doesn't get you anything. I pity people who think that. Well, work hard beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. If you're talented and you work hard, that's an unbeatable combination. But if you have no talent and you work hard, you can still get pretty good at it. But if you have talent and you don't work hard, you'll be okay, but you'll never be any good. You'll be alright. It's just potential. Potential without effort is just that, fucking potential. That's it. It doesn't do anything. It's got the potential to do something, but it doesn't do anything. It's like a gas canister, right? If you add fire to it, it'll explode. But without the fire to light it up, it's gonna do fuck all. It's just gonna sit there. It's like a uranium atom. It's got the potential to create a nuclear blast. It's got a lot of potential. But if you never, do it just right, it's never gonna do it. It's just gonna sit there. And it's gonna wither away over time. And it's going to cause a bloody mess while it does it. So, you got to find what you're hungry for. And different people are hungry for different things. You just got to figure out what it is. It's not easy. Fuck, it took me a while to figure out what I was hungry for. When I was a kid, my first thing was I wanted to be a pilot. I wanted to be a pilot. And it wasn't to be like a military pilot. It was to be, you know, like a civilian airline pilot. Because the first time I went overseas, I was 6. And the feeling of, you know, liftoff and probably the stewardesses and things like that, I wanted to be a pilot because it seemed really cool. You're a captain of a ship. You're moving people. You know, you're the boss of that aircraft. Like, it's cool. And you're flying a fucking huge plane. That is so cool. And it flies. And then after that, I felt like I wanted to be a doctor because I wanted to help people. I thought that would be a good thing. But I found out very quickly that I didn't enjoy studying. So obviously I wouldn't be a good doctor because I wouldn't study. And then I wanted to join the military because, you know, my own personal experience and a few other things. So I wanted to be in a position to not only be a spectator in conflicts, but to actually be able to prevent them from happening. So I wanted to join the military. So I ended up applying to join the military in university, and I wanted to apply as a rifleman to later specialize in being a scout reconnaissance sniper. They wanted to put me as an officer or in the Bravo Special Forces, which is like the reserve forces, not like the full-time alpha forces, because I just wanted to do part-time military service while I finished my degree, because I wanted to get my degree, of course. They didn't want to give me that. They wanted to just put me as either an officer or in the Bravo team for the special forces. And I was like, that's not what I'm applying for. I want to apply for rifleman. Like, I've done the physical tests. I've done the aptitude test. I more than aced it. But give me a rifle and I'll show you how I use that thing. And they were like, oh, we've got no positions available. I'm like, bullshit. I've spoken to people in the military. I know for a fact you've got multiple positions. You've actually got a shortage on skilled riflemen. And they're like, look, if you want to serve your country, you apply for the positions we're offering you. Otherwise, get back in touch with us when you're prepared to play ball. And I was like, fuck off. Get back in touch with me when you're prepared to give me the position that I applied for. So that didn't work out. And then, of course, I ended up doing what I'm doing now because I graduated, and of course I needed to support myself and all that sort of stuff. And my father passed away, so I was kind of financially helping out my mother as well, who later on turned out to have a gambling addiction, which kind of blew up in my face because she started, like, I was looking after her, so she was perfectly fine. You know, she had enough money for retirement. I was managing her investments. She was making enough money from it. You know, she was getting a 6-figure income as return from her investments. So I spent a lot of time helping her out with that. But what ended up happening was, because she wasn't doing anything, because I was helping her out, she was fucking comfortable. She had money, and she could do whatever she wanted with her time. But what she ended up doing was developing a gambling addiction, which ended up blowing up in my face because she started stealing money from me. And then when I found out and I confronted her about it, she's like, oh yeah, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. And then it happened a second time, and then I basically refused to give her money, and then she ended up attacking me, and then she ended up like causing this whole mess by going to the police and saying that I was stealing money from her, and then the police arrested me, and then she said I assaulted her, which I didn't, but whatever. So the police basically ended up arresting me, saying you're stealing money from your mother and you're assaulting her. And then I had to go through the whole thing of grabbing a lawyer and proving that no, I didn't steal any money from her. In fact, I was actually giving my money to her. Yes, I was managing her investments, but you could basically prove that I didn't take a cent. If anything, I was actually giving her money when there were a few shortages because of bills. But there shouldn't have been shortages because she was getting more than $100,000 a year return on her investments, but for some reason, she never had enough money to pay bills, and then it turned out she had a gambling addiction. But because I was actually arrested and charged and all this other stuff, it created a fucking mess. And so after that, I was like, look, I want nothing to do with you. So I basically just like, you know, you're on your own. I was doing all this stuff for you. I was helping you out. I was looking after you. I was doing more than you could ever ask from any. I was spending like 20, 30 hours a week doing stuff for her, right? So she didn't have to pay anyone. And I was like, look, you didn't want that? Cool, you're on your own. By the way, you can't live where I'm living and paying the rent for free, because I was doing that too. I'm like, look, you move out and you do whatever you want to do. Bye. And she's like, oh, you can't do it. It's like, yes, I can. Bye. I'm done. Good luck. So, in about a year and a half of being on her own, she blew through her entire retirement fund. Like, she spent it all. She ended up getting in debt again over credit cards. And she's basically like, fucked. Like, she's got where she lives and she's got 2 investment properties, but she has to sell one of them now because she fucked up. And she's like, oh, I need your help. But I'm like, there is no help. I was helping you. You didn't want that. You wanted to do it your way. You did it your way. And now you're losing everything. You made your choice. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, I accept your apology, but I'm not going back to what I was doing. I've got my own life to live. Sort it out. You're an adult. And she's like, oh, but I'm going to have to sell one of the properties. It's not going to be good. Someone else is going to get it. It's a good investment because I actually I helped her find her investment properties. So I spent like dozens of hours every week browsing the markets, looking at the numbers, looking through the contracts, looking at the building plans, looking at the notes, looking at the meetings on the buildings. Is the building good? Where is the pipe? Is there any leaking? Is there any settling cracks? Has the building been maintained? Is there any structural damage? Is there any concrete cancer? You know, what are the bylaws? Can you put hard flooring? Can you put carpet? Is the electrical wiring done properly? Is it under the carpet, which doesn't comply with the, you know, current fire regulations? Is it up to, you know, I was doing all that stuff. And she's like, oh, I have to sell it now. And I'm like, yeah, well, there are consequences. You got in debt, you got to pay them back. Your property's secured. You know, the loans are all secured by your properties. You made your choice. And so she's basically going to sell one of her apartments to me. I'm trying to get a loan from the bank for that. Luckily, I have a decent job and I've saved a bit of money, so I can probably prove that I'm capable of doing it. But I'll end up probably buying off one of her properties because she's a few $100,000 in debt, right? So I'm probably going to end up buying it off her, getting a loan, getting it as an investment property. So I'm going to end up like paying her, but it's going to be purchased as an investment property, so the rental income from the property itself is going to be used to pay its own mortgage. So the property is more than I can afford, but because I'm buying it as an investment property, it's effectively paying for itself. So you only need to have about a 10-15% deposit, and you also need to be able to cover the mortgage insurance as well as a couple of other things. So it's within budget if I scrape by. Luckily, I've been saving money, so I can probably scrape by and get enough for the deposit, but like, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that was like the circumstance. I'm like, yeah, that's it. I was like, hopefully you learned your lesson, but like, if you fuck up again, I won't be in a position to buy another property from you, and you'll basically be on the streets. Funny, huh? How you can go from 100 grand in income a year to basically almost being broke. But that's that, you know? So the last few years haven't been fun. 2020 was probably the best year for me in the past decade because I didn't have to deal with anyone else's shit. I just had to deal with my own shit. And being in lockdown for a year, it wasn't difficult for me. As soon as I saw COVID happening overseas, I just stockpiled on food because I've already been through that back in the 90s when my country was getting bombed. So I know the benefits of having a well-stocked pantry with non-perishables. When you're hungry a few times, you learn the importance of non-perishable food. In our pantry, we always have non-perishable food. We've got 3 months supply of non-perishable food. So no matter what happens, we've got 3 months supply of food we could eat normally. And if we ration it, we've got 6 months supply. And we won't go hungry. And Hutcher was calling me crazy. Until COVID happened. And people couldn't get toilet paper, but we had toilet paper. People couldn't get rice, we had rice. People couldn't get vegetables and fruit, we had fruit and vegetables. So everyone's crazy until they're proven right. Now she doesn't complain about the pantry being well stocked. With fucking 30 kilos of rice. She made fun of me that I always had fucking 30 kilos of rice in the goddamn pantry. Until COVID happened, then there was no rice anywhere. There was no toilet paper anywhere. Whereas for me, it's like, oh boy, here we go again. At least this time we didn't have fucking bombs falling over our heads. Fucking COVID for me was a breeze. What, I get to stay home? Work from home? And do YouTube in my spare time? Fuck yeah, bring it on, buddy. Oh what, I don't have to go, I can't go outside? I got my weight set in the living room. I moved my, you know, bench press and my power rack, but I've got a pair of dumbbells. I can do all my workouts with that, no problem. I've got food, I've got internet, I've got everything I need. Fuck that. What are you talking about? It's fucking easy, this is a holiday. That's life. You don't always get a good hand. Sometimes you get dealt a fucking shit hand.
Blast!
But you know what? You gotta play the hand best you can. And sometimes people are gonna shit on you when you don't deserve it. But you know what? You gotta roll with the punches. You gotta roll with the punches. You just gotta keep going. That's as simple as that. You just don't give up. You just keep fucking going. Life is gonna throw a lot of shit at you, but you just gotta roll with the punches. Now, where the fuck is this going? Whoop. You're going crazy during COVID? A lot of people went crazy. Wait, I saw a thing. It wouldn't light up. Honestly, could find toilet paper everywhere. I'm actually so tired of being stuck inside, and I'm someone who's inside most of the time. Honestly, I was going crazy first month of COVID. I was honestly cool with COVID, like staying home and chill. Oh yeah, for me, COVID was a blessing. I could work from home. I didn't have to go to the office. I was saving 10 hours a week not having to drive to work. 10 hours a week. On top of that, I was saving money on fuel and parking expenses. Because if I take public transport to work, I lose an extra hour a day. And an extra hour is probably more expensive to me than paying parking for the day. Because an hour is a long time. And plus I'd have to wake up like an hour earlier in the morning. Damn it. I know the feeling of my 3 relatives literally died pretty much close to each other. Really? Shit. But people do die of being sad. They literally just give up. So do I jump now? What the hell is going on? So I can't shoot it, and I can't circle to it. What the F's going on? And I can't jump across to that ledge by itself. What the hell is going on? F is going on? See, I can't, fuck, so it lit up when I jumped across. So I should be able to jump and then catch it. Man, this thing is bloody weird. So I should be able to jump and then catch it when I'm high enough? What the hell? So I have to jump towards the ledge for it to light up? Alright, this one's so confusing. I must be an idiot or something. It doesn't light up when you jump straight towards the red thing. If I jump towards the red thing, it's not gonna light up. And there's no ledge or anything up here either. Is there? Oh my god! Excuse me, I'm getting that. Classic Kuma. Impatient. Impatient as all fuck. Camera angles, mate. They make all the difference. Hey, wait! Platform just disappear? Oh, so it doesn't let you get... Alright, I thought I would get smacked into the ceiling and die. Then what was the purpose of those floating things? Oh! Seriously? It's for those red orbs? And what's down here? But this path literally just goes around. Wait! If I unlock that, will that show a thing that's a secret mission? I reckon if I go this way and I hit it, the thing is gonna appear on the ground and it will become a secret mission area. Wait, this goes up. The Okay, so that's to get me up. Bingo! So where are you? So where are you? Is the secret mission? Oh! Well, how the fuck did I miss that? Get to the goal without touching the ground. Nero's rocket would be really handy right about now. Your sense of direction needs help. I'm becoming Hutchon. Please tell me I don't have to hit them. Yeah, this is so much easier with Nero's arm. This is so much easier with Nero's arm. Ah! This is gonna take a while. Because Nero does a jump upwards, whereas Vergil goes straight to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this could take a while. Let's give it one more attempt. Alright, if I hold R1 down and then I just use square circle, square circle, square circle, let's see if that works. Or if I need to move the direction of the thing. I like how it's got 3 swords in it. Just in case. Just in case! Just in case. We really need an emoji that's a face palm and a laugh. We might have to do a custom if we can't find some emojis that we like. I'm cool. I'm happy to pay for customs. We've got a little bit of a budget now thanks to all the sponsors. We've got a little bit of a— what the fuck?! I knew there was something behind it. Is it my birthday? You got an L, and you got a W. We can always pay to get a custom L and W, yeah. We'll just need to pick a character and get a rough idea and then just pay the guy to do it. Nero's one is a little more difficult. He goes up, so you need actually direction. Vergil just goes to it. It's a lot quicker too. A scared one? And a cute. Yeah, we could do that. Are you doing a YMCA thing? Alright, round 2. Round 2. Is that a mailbox? Oh, that's a telephone booth. That was a telephone booth. Aha. Those are always good ones. Ooh. I've got an idea. 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 No, I fucked it. Oh yeah, that's gonna work really well.
Now you die.
Oh yeah, that's gonna work really well. That's gonna work really well. That's gonna work really well. Remember, we should do some changes once we get even more emote slots. We'd need to have like 50 subscribers to get more emote slots. That's the thing. Yeah, this one's expensive. But I'm gonna get this for now. Because health was fucking me. Health was really becoming an issue when I was fighting the boss. Alright, I'm allowed to use cheap tactics. What's up here? What's up here? Did one fall off? Oh. Where is this leading to? Did I go an alternate path or something? Is this an alternate path? Which way did I go? I went like a different way. Oh, that's fine. Alright, I'm allowed to use cheap tactics on the... Wait, what happens if I win on this fight? Let's try it. Well, I fucked up. Fuck that one up there.
What's a whore?
Shut up, you whore. What? What? No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no.
Scatter.
Yes! Fucker. We don't have enough devil trigger. We need more devil trigger. Not enough devil trigger. Damn it. You can kill Urza at any point. I understand that. I totally understand that. Anyone can be killed. The only problem is doing it. You can kill anyone. Hey, we gave it a good crack. We gave it a bloody good crack. We just probably need some more health, some more devil trigger, you know, some good shit. You can't complain that you're using cheap tactics on a fight like that. That fight is not exactly easy. And you need to break through Yamato first. Yamato's literally standing there. You need to break through it first. And then you can actually attack him. Before that, you're just, you know, good luck. Good fucking luck. Alright. Let's take a little break. I'm going to play the Devil May Cry 3 Divinity Statue theme. Grab some snacks, grab some coffee, grab whatever you want, and we're going to be right back.
What? No chit-chat or monologue? Just getting right to the point, huh?
brilliant badass work is worth every dime. You know it.